Check out these Bernese mountain dogs. They're huge. Sam and Mojo sure do look intimidating, maybe even ferocious. But what will they do if a burglar breaks in? Will they go on the attack or wimp out?
Most people really do not know what their dog would do.
Dog trainer Mike DeBruzzo specializes in training guard dogs. So we asked him to pose as a burglar and put family pets to the test.
It's going to be really interesting to see what happens.
The dog's owner is Betsy Rich, a former TV producer. When she went shopping, our phony burglar, with her permission of course, made his way to the backyard. He's dressed in a bite suit for his own protection in case Sam and Mojo attack. As he rattles the door, the dogs come running. Listen to them bark. Kinda terrifying, enough to make Mike think twice. But wait, uh-oh, why are those tails wagging? They want to be friends. The burglar opens the door, and what do you know? The dogs don't attack him. Quite the opposite. They couldn't be friendlier.
I'm a little disappointed.
Sorry, Betsy. Both your dogs are wimps. According to the Lowenthal family, Sabi and Chili are first-class guard dogs.
They are the sweetest dogs in the world to us, and whenever anybody approaches the house, they go crazy as if they want to go attack and rip their hearts out.
Sounds like our intruder had better be careful. As he breaks in, there's no sign of the dogs. Then they appear. That's Sabi, barking kinda meekly. Then both dogs circle and sniff the stranger, but they don't attack. And as our burglar makes his way into the house, they back away. They're scaredy cats. Watch as the bad guy grabs a laptop and gets clean away.
There was a mixture of fear and trying to make friends with me.
The family is stunned.
I'm kind of surprised.
These dogs are wimps.
This playful pooch named Edgar is beloved by the Bradbury family. And according to the kids, the yellow lab isn't yellow at all. He has the heart of a lion.
My dog is definitely not a wimp.
We'll see about that.
Hi, Edgar.
Shortly after the family leaves, our burglar makes his move, skulking around the house. He lets himself in. No sign of Edgar. Good grief, he's taking a nap. Finally, the lab wakes up and sees the intruder. Look at him wandering over to say hello. No snarling, no biting, not even a bark. He wants to be petted. Watch as Mike rummages through drawers and takes off with a Buddha statue.
Oh, no.
The family is disappointed when we show them the hidden camera footage. Only one conclusion. Say it, Mom.
My dog is a wimp. But we love him.
Good boy, Edgar.
Would your dog protect your home if a burglar broke in?
Well, you think your pet will protect your home, but wait until you see what our cameras captured. Bad to the bone or canine coward? Fox 8's Melissa Reed has all the results.
Is it pretty?
Dogs are man's best friend.
Fetch me a pop.
They can also be man's best protector.
Good boy.
So have you ever wondered if your dog would protect your home from an intruder?
Sammy, alert. It just depends on the individual temperament and personality of the dog.
All right, let's go get bit.
With the help of Lee Hamilton,
Good boy, stand still. Candy, out!
with man's best friend dog training in Madison, we put 3 pets to the test.
You're gonna say pretty.
First up, meet Ginny.
She's a lover, for sure.
A 3-year-old Cocker Spaniel Bichon mix.
Any little creak, noise, she's barking and running at the front door. Like she gets in major protective mode.
Let's say an intruder would enter your home. What do you think Jenny would do?
She would freak out.
This goes on like that, right?
Yeah, that's good.
We sent in Lee Hamilton to find out. We also set up 5 different surveillance cameras to capture her reaction. Dressed in a bite suit, Lee walks up to Ginny's home.
Gonna walk right in.
Ginny immediately comes to the door, but when Lee enters, she runs. In fact, she goes to great lengths to hide from him.
He's trying to kind of move away.
Okay. We're gonna see what Ginny did.
We showed the footage to Ginny's owner, Erica Shields.
She's just like running circles away from him.
It's a nice TV. Oh, a little
He's
game.
going through your stuff like he's gonna rob the place, and you're watching your dog run.
My dog whimper and run away.
Do you think Ginny would be able to protect your home?
We should probably get a security system.
What do I have here?
Up next, Bernie.
She's really a quiet dog for the most part.
You want this?
A 2-year-old boxer lab mix.
I think she would bark, yes.
Gonna bark loud.
Bark loud, but I think she would run.
So we're gonna go on in here and see what puppy does.
So, does Bernie run? Initially, she backs away, but Bernie keeps on barking. She then follows the intruder throughout the house, barking the entire time. Bernie isn't backing down.
So there you have it.
Wow. She's barking.
She's not going anywhere.
No.
We showed the footage to Bernie's owner, Claudia Dillinger.
She's definitely trying to tell someone something.
What do you think of your dog?
I'm very impressed. I'm glad she did not run away like a coward and really stood her ground to protect our home.
Lastly, meet Kane.
He's great. Great with people, great with other dogs. Good boy.
A 2-year-old Cane Corso Italian Mastiff.
He would defend his home. I've been in a vehicle before, and then he doesn't like when people approach the car. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen when I'm not in the house, but we'll find out.
Enter one of Lee's dog trainers.
Walked in the house with a big Cane Corso here.
At first, Kane simply follows the intruder around.
Go ahead and look through some stuff.
Then Kane retreats to a corner. That's where he hides until the intruder leaves.
He's not doing much.
We showed the video to Kane's owner, Mark James.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't bark and he didn't try to get him out the front door. Well, there's some more training in store for Kane.
And why is that?
I like him to defend the house.
We went through obedience first, right? And I made it to where I was able to get around him. Then my staff was able to do the same kind of thing. The lead.
According to Lee, all 3 dogs simply weren't trained to attack an intruder.
You can teach a dog new tricks.
Oh, for sure. You can teach an old dog new tricks. High five.
I love you.
But with the proper training, your dog can be a protector.
Make friends. Okay, make friends, Sammy.
And just having a dog in your house alone can be an alarm system in itself.
The presence of a dog is for sure going to deter most people from coming around your place. But if you want a dog to dependably defend you, it has to be trained. I'm sorry, little.
Dozens of local homeowners have been victimized by burglars.
And no matter how frequent or creative the thieves get, we have had countless people tell us they feel confident their home is protected because their dog is standing guard. So we decided to test that theory. When their owners are gone, would dogs stand up to the plate and protect their house? KXLY4's Tori Brunetti is live with us tonight. And Tori, what did you find out?
Well, dogs are unpredictable. Right now, these two are waiting patiently for me to give them a treat. But what would they do if they were left home alone and a stranger was trying to get into their front door?
They're very athletic dogs. They've got a large snout, so they've got a very good sense of smell. They've got great endurance.
That's Leo, a 75-pound German Shepherd, but he's not your average dog.
Oh, goodness gracious, get that dog off me!
Leo is a highly trained animal, a part of the Spokane Police Department's canine unit.
Our dogs are what's called the alpha male dog. If you went out, all dogs derive from wolves. If you went out in the wild with these dogs, they would be in charge of a pack.
We simulated a burglary at a training house at the Canine Unit Center. Officer Sean Kendall, a Spokane canine officer and a master trainer with the State Canine Association, will play the role of our burglar. He walks to the house, uses a hammer to break in, and within seconds, Leo takes him down. But what would your dog do if someone tried to break into your home when you were gone?
I mean, we just never know what he would do when there's nobody there.
We decided to put 3 dogs to the test. Milo, a 25-pound West Highland Terrier. Tucker, a golden retriever from a long line of hunting dogs.
He is a 9-year-old puppy.
and Charlie, a lab mix who loves to eat snow.
He's our friend Charlie.
Officer Kendall will play the role of our burglar with each dog, but this time he's going to wear a little bit more protective gear. Milo's up first.
If a strange dog walks by, he goes bananas.
Oh, really? Milo's owner, Jan, describes him as a pit bull in sheep's clothing, and we know he's not afraid of the big guy in the red suit.
I know he'll go after small animals. Big scary guys? That's what we want to know.
Sean creeps up the side of the house, climbs up the railing, and walks right into the home. But where's Milo? Yep, Milo is still outside. Officer Kendall has to leave the house and go back in, trying to get Milo's attention. Eventually, Milo comes in to greet his guest. At first, he does seem a little suspicious, but eventually, he gets a pat on the head from our big, scary burglar.
He can be a scrapper, but he loves people.
Next up, Tucker.
I think this is going to be very interesting to find out just what he will do.
Tucker's owner, Randy, says he's protective, always sleeping between his owner and the bedroom door, and he blocks the entrance of the tent when they go camping.
His basic instincts are definitely there.
But with Officer Kendall dressed in a 75-pound suit, Tucker doesn't feel the least bit threatened. Officer Kendall walks right in, and Tucker greets him, wagging his tail. In fact, the cat seems more worried about our burglar than Tucker.
He likes people, and when he barks, I'm not sure whether he's barking to warn people off or to invite them over.
The third dog to take our test is Charlie.
Definitely going to give them the runaround. Definitely going to growl and be scary dog.
The second Officer Kendall creeps up to Charlie's house, you can hear him barking. When Officer Kendall finally opens the door, slowly, Charlie is immediately focused on him, ready to protect his house.
Charlie's been one of the best things that's happened in our lives.
And Charlie did the best thing a family pet can do to scare away a burglar: bark.
And that's what you want. You want a dog that's going to, warn someone that's not welcome that they're not welcome. All the way through that scenario that we played, that dog was trying to protect his territory.
Officer Kendall says you don't necessarily want a dog to react like Leo.
Oh, goodness gracious, get that dog off me! Oh!
Dogs that react like Leo are trained. Their officer works with them on a daily basis, something most people don't have the knowledge or the time to do.
Everyone in their mindset would say, I want that dog to bite them in just that one situation when they're protecting me. But you can't train a dog to know that, okay, this is the time I need to protect my family because this is a burglar or a stranger versus, the neighbors are visiting.
Even though only Charlie tried to protect his home, there is no telling how Tucker and Milo or even the dog next door would react to a legitimate threat.
I have my dog handler and I'm not scared or adrenaline dumped burglar that's breaking into a home.
Now, Officer Kendall says it's important to keep in mind that all of these dogs reacted how they were trained, like good family pets, and since animal behavior is so unpredictable, it's good to invest in solid locks and get to know your neighbors.
Очень важно в борьбе. Ребята, вы еще пришли с спиртными напитками.
У вас проблемы?
У нас нет, а у тебя что, да?
А ну, подожди, выключи, сейчас.
Сейчас, да, выключи сейчас.
Да? Чому?
Ви ж грамотний чоловік, що ти
Да, я тобі розкажу чому.
Давай.
Це оціночне судження. Отак я суджу, що ти дебіл.
Ну, далі що?
От ти, наприклад, погано побритий.
Ну, далі що?
Да?
Я хочу побрити проти вас.
Да. Ну, я можу бути не бритий, а...
Ви можете... Андрюха, іди сюди, слышиш? Не водняйся. Та не документи у нього забрали.
А що це за обувь?
Я що на ноги не наступаю? Документи забрали, Андрюх. Що ви робите?
Документи отдай.
Що ви робите?
Документи отдай.
Вважаємо, що ви робите?
Документи отдай.
Що ви робите?
Документи отдай. Дистанция, документы отдай. Документы отдай. Я их брал. Документы отдай. Я их брал. Документы отдай.
What the fuck? Not doing shit, bro. Why are you being hypey, bro? I'm doing shit. No, I'm not. I'm actually almost 21, bro. So now you're gonna hit me? I'm not gonna hit you. Don't walk the fuck off. Do not walk towards me, bro. Back up, dude. Don't walk towards me. Oh.
You're a fucking pussy. You're a fucking pussy. Get him! Get him! Get him!
Squeeze it.